Hey friends, it's Wendy with Cannin Plannin. We are back for day number 22 of our 29 days of Craft with Me in February. And today we're going to be diving into the paw print card kit. I know we've played around with it a little bit. I was hoping that my Easter cards would be here and we could do some things with that, but they're not here yet. So we're going to dive in and we're going to take a look at some fun things that you can do with this paw print card kit. Let's take a look. All right, you guys, I have something that I haven't ever brought to my card making before, and that is an X-Acto knife. So what you're going to need for today's project is your card envelope, your card base, one piece of your paper, some adhesive, a X-Acto knife, and then I grabbed a couple of other things, the sticker sheet, a sentiment strip, bow, and I grabbed a paw print. You are also going to want to grab some extra adhesives. I'm going to use some pop dots or dimensions from from Stampin' Up, and then some glue dots. All right, you guys. Oh, one other thing. Tools Wolf has this amazing stencil. We're going to be using it today, okay? I already started because I didn't want to be spending a lot of time doing this part with you, but I'm going to walk you through what you are going to do. So on your card base, you're going to take your stencil, and I grabbed the biggest one because it's got the most space for us to be able to cut out. And you're going to go ahead and trace it with a pencil. After you get it traced with a pencil, we're going to use the X-Acto knife and we're going to start cutting out the pieces. So you'll see that I have already started. I've actually got the 4 paw pads done, and I just need to do this piece. Again, I wanted to save you guys some time. You're just going to cut around your shape as best as you can, and it's easier if you move the card base than if you move the knife when you are going through, because then you will be less likely to slip, number one, and number two, it gives a nice steady movement with your X-Acto knife, and it doesn't make it so choppy. So we're going to just finish cutting this piece out here. And there we go. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is grab an eraser, because you have, you've done a little bit of tracing on there. And so you want to get some of that off. I use a white eraser. They're usually the best kind for erasing on the paper that we use, because it doesn't leave those brown streaks. You know, sometimes a pink pearl eraser will leave some brown streaks. This does not do that. Okay. Then I grabbed a piece of just random cardstock that I had laying around, and I'm going to grab a marker. And the reason why I want to grab a marker is I want to kind of finish this up a little bit and give it a little pop of color. So I'm just going to trace around the outside or the inside, however you want to put it, of what you cut out, so that you can make a little pop of color around the outside. And you can pick your favorite color: pink, purple, blue, green. This is a nice teal color. And the reason why you want to have your cardstock underneath there is because obviously it's going to bleed through a little bit and you're going to be drawing on your table otherwise. So I don't recommend that. Just use your piece of paper and do a little tracing of your outline so that you can add that shape in there. And if it's not as thick as you want it, then you can go back and trace it again as many times as you want. This just gives us that nice little pop of color that will allow us to, with everything black and white, it's fun to be able to add a little pop of color in there, which is fun with this paw print. And then we're going to do the little pad. We did his toe beans. You guys ever heard of the paw prints called that before? Toe beans. I have kittens and cats, and so that's what we call them, toe beans. But I know not everybody calls them that. So All right. So now we've added our little pop of color. Again, any color you want to do. I just chose to do that. And so you can see what it looks like. It's now got that nice little teal pop. This time, we're going to take our piece of pattern paper, and we're going to actually attach it on the inside. And we're going to be really careful about this part. So I'm going to go ahead and put the glue here first around the edges of this, because I don't want to get it on to the actual, I don't want it to be behind that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and then I'm going to take this other piece, and I'm going to, I just got to think about how I want to do this so that I don't double up the strips. There we go. So we're going to go this way and this way. And then we're going to, oops, look at that. I put it on the wrong side. Hold on. I put it on the wrong side. It's okay. Let me grab another piece of paper. It'll be fine. We want it to be on the paw print side. There we go. So I'm going to do this, and don't worry about that piece of paper. I'll go use it on another card base, so it'll be fine. And then it shows see our little paw prints poking through. How cute. And we're going to put the die cut on the inside this time instead of on the outside. So there's our little paw print on the inside. We're going to do our strip of washi tape on the inside as well, just so that it's there and done, since we're messing on the inside. And again, we're going to grab our stencil. See, multi-uses. You used it to trace, and now we're going to use it to cut washi tape. And then we're going to take our card strip, and this is where we're going to pop it off a little bit. So we're going to take our sticker, and we're going to put it on our sentiment strip. And I'm going to just trim it so that it's right around that. Try to get it as straight as possible, and that was not very straight. Here we go. We're going to add our dimensions on here to make this little piece pop off of it, because it looks pretty plain right now, right? So we want to give it a little bit of dimension. Just put this right in the middle and grab our glue dots and our bow. And I'm just going to tuck that glue dot in there so it's not poking out. Add that little right there. And there is our cute little card. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so we're going to grab our envelope, do our little strip of washi tape across our envelope. Again, this is not washi tape that 212 sells. It's just something that I happen to have in my stash. So I'm going to use it. But any black and white or any color actually could do. If you had a teal washi tape to go with your teal drawing, that would work too. Add our little sticker. And there is our cute little paw print card. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here for day number 23. Bye, friends.